right, guys, I am back and we are gonna just keep going because I have a couple more things I want to make. So I could not actually find any more of those ones that I dyed. They're in a basket somewhere in the back. I have no idea. Anyways, all that to say, we're gonna go ahead and just make some quick little pieces here. And I decided we're just gonna keep going with these mop-ups until I have this pile kind of taken care of. Maybe not the strips, but at least like the bigger parts here. And this one is super simple to make. I'll show you here in a minute what I did with it. They're just time cards. These particular ones don't have any dye or anything on them. We'll ink them up really good here in a minute. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys are all doing all right. I am, I guess. I've been fighting a headache all week. Last Monday I had a migraine, which wasn't great. And then all week I've been kind of headachy. And yeah, so all that to say, I'm still not great today. And I've recorded, see, this will be video 5. So, right? 4? Yeah, 5. So that seems to be going okay. So yeah. I thought that there was another little piece in here with this ending strip. Maybe it was that one that I was thinking. Anyways, maybe not. Like I said, it doesn't, in the end, it's not gonna matter, really, which one I use, but just try to kind of stay a little cohesive if I can. That one. What's this one? Ah, this won't work, right? Yeah, we'll just trim it down. I need 6 of those. So I think I said in the last video that I am going to be, or my boss is in town, because he lives out of state, so or one of them, I should say, not all of them. I mean, we have our general manager that lives and works with us daily, but anyways, all that to say that, yeah, the owner, I guess I should say, is coming in. And he's a super nice guy. It's just, you know, we do the last minute cleans and whatnot before he comes in. So yeah, there's that. This one's not quite wide enough. Let's just use this one. And we're getting closer. Okay, so having these little scraps done, and then I want to make a couple other things. So maybe 1 or 2 more videos. I don't know. Like I said, we'll just kind of see. I think I said in an earlier video, we're just going to kind of go, and we might end up having enough of these videos for till the end of the month. And I know most of you enjoy the scrap making ones, like the mop-ups, just because it kind of helps put a different spin on, you know, what are you going to do with scraps? Sometimes what you're not going to do with scraps is put a divot in it so that you can kind of keep moving on. Anyways, oh, this headache. Anyways, what I was telling you is I was out sick Monday with a migraine. So then I spent all week trying to catch up those 8 hours, because they don't really care if you miss as long as you make it up, right? They're not super picky about that. So I ended up working yesterday, which, you know, obviously is Saturday, so I wasn't really able to, I mean, I made it up, but yeah, I didn't have 2 days off on the weekend, so that puts you a little behind. Like I said, these are just like quick little pocket fillers, because you can still journal on them. I'll show you, like, we're not done obviously with them, so. And I know I said in one of the earlier videos that I recorded today that I finally got all the months caught up and closed, so I can kind of start moving on to other things that are really my job to be doing, and I haven't really been able to do because I've been so deep in learning things. So kind of looking forward to doing something just a tad different. So I'm all caught up on Survivor now, because while I'm waiting for videos to upload, that I just turn on my iPad and just start playing it, you know? And then I'm all caught up on the challenge, and now I'm going back and rewatching episodes from, or like the last like 3 or 4 years of Survivor. So I went back to season 40 because I hadn't really seen that. That was kind of the year the whole world exploded for the kids and I. So, you know, we didn't, it was like the year we canceled the cable. It's the year, you know, like, and so up until recently when I got Paramount as like an app, we hadn't really, I mean, the TV here in the living room is like hardly ever on. And neither of the, like, nobody's TVs, well, Bo watches occasionally in his room, but none of the TVs have been on since Christian was last year. So, I know, kind of weird, right? We're just not really big on the TV watchers. I mean, not to say that we don't, you know, watch other things on other devices, so to speak, but. All right, so, oh no, I better not have lost that pen. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna drop the other stuff on the floor, apparently, and turn these into tag shape. Oop, I just nipped my finger. Hopefully I didn't nip it enough to bleed. Nothing more embarrassing than bleeding on camera, right? Okay. Our ink on. Darken it up. We'll do both sides because the whole thought process really is that all of it can be journaled on. You'll just take the tags that we're going to put on in a minute and just take those out of the pocket and then be able to basically all but the triangles and where the pockets are, be able to journal on them. And I guess in essence, they're kind of reversible. Like if you wanted, you know, it would depend on what color you want out, basically. See? Yeah, pretty cool, huh? So if you were to decide later that you want the red showing, and you would put the red showing. If you want the blue showing, the blue. All right, so then, oh, I'm gonna have to keep that open because I haven't inked any of that. So then we have our little stuff. So I'm gonna ink this. And these pockets tend to get a little tight. And I'm guessing we're gonna have to make a few more. I just backed these little guys too. Yep, I'm gonna have to do a few little pieces, I bet. And we might even just do like little papers. In fact, maybe that's what we'll do for this one. Or could fill some of these with little pieces. Yep, I like it. Okay, so that one's done. Let's make this one. Inside, we do some ephemera pieces. And we'll go ahead and finish this one up. And I may just keep that one as a sample because I'll show you where they're going. And I can't remember if I needed 2 more or 3. So it might actually end up working out absolutely perfect. Window is super cute. Put that in there. Okay. All right, so let's see what we got here. Okay, so that one doesn't need one. It doesn't have a corner pocket. This one does need it because it's got a little corner pocket. So that's what I was thinking, is we'll put that there. Okay. Okay. That one's got it. That was the original one I did. No corner on that one. And this one does have a corner. So we'll put this little guy right here. Okay. All right, so that is that. Let's see, maybe we'll do a couple of quick little journal cards here by using the scraps up a little bit. So we didn't need that. I'm gonna set it up over here. Okay, and I'm gonna do, this part is the one that came in the, with these, the big cut pieces here. That was, oh, maybe it didn't. Oh no, it was the alphabet pieces that one came with. Okay. All right, so my cutter is right here. And I already rounded the edges of this, make it like 4 3/4. Already rounded the edges of the paper there. And this is like almost like perfect paper. It's like a cardboard, not quite, scrapbooking paper, but also not quite, paper. It's kind of just like a weird feeling type. Oh, I won't say weird, but I'm gonna just try to kind of hit the edges of this rice paper. Hit it with the glue stick. And I don't know if it's picking it up in the camera or not, but over to the right, I don't know if it, the chipboard is what I'll call it. I don't know for sure that that's what it was. Anyways, those pieces, I went ahead and used my gold embossing powder, that's it, to emboss them, and they turned out super cute, I think. Love that. You know what, it doesn't look like it shows up, but I'm thinking once, like off camera, sorry, off the camera, it does actually really show up. I don't know what I did with that other lace, so we'll use this one. Yep, we're just keeping them super simple for this. Staking. Maybe we need more glue. maybe you need me just to wait for a few minutes. Let's see what we got here. I think we have one really large, one going out the other direction, right? 2 pockets. Okay. It's not the one I wanted. It's that one that has a double pocket. Ah, right there. Be the one I want. Okay, now we just need a little something there. All right, so let me see. This one and this one, and I think there's one more of these, a yellow one somewhere. One I used to trim off that. So I think I'm just going to alter this to kind of fit this, and then I'll just trim around. Okay. I didn't even finish my sentence. How annoying is that for you guys as my followers, that I half the time I don't even finish my sentences? I'm sure most of you that have been with me for a while already know what I'm going to say, so you finish it for me, but anyways, what I was saying is I'll just trim excess off. That one, no sense in trying to be exact on a cutter, you know? Then I'll let it dry for a minute. Through my stack here and look for that other piece. I mean, it was just here. You know what'll happen is I'll find it after I've cleaned up and after I've put it somewhere else, right? Or kind of put everything away, not when it's going to resurface. Okay, so I'm going to make a big tag-ish out of this one because I figured it was just about right, and I was correct on that. And since we're so close, I'm gonna go ahead and put the glue on this instead because this one's a little more stable to put it on. I crinkled it a little bit, but again, I don't know that you can always get that the smoothest, so. It's really getting on my last nerve that I can't find that other yellow piece, because I know that there's a yellow piece somewhere right in this area. Okay, so now that this is drier, oh, and it wasn't quite dry enough. I had avocado toast for lunch, because I had an avocado that needed to be eaten up, but it seems to be barking at me a little bit. You know what part of me wants to do is, before I would list these anywhere, part of me wants to like throw together another journal, because it's almost, I mean, if I did a soft-sided one, I'm literally almost done with another journal. I don't know if I have the mental fortitude to come up with another cover right away with this theme. I don't know. All right, so we will use this one on here. We'll do about the same, only this time I'm going to put the lace on this side. I'm guessing we're getting close to my time, if not more. For those of you that are new, just I only record about 25 to 30 minutes at a time. If not, I can never get it loaded. Something inevitably always happens, or it like corrupts it or something. I don't know. And I live in rural Colorado, kind of in the mountains area, so it's kind of subject to the whatever's kind of going on in the universe at the moment as far as internet connection, as to how fast it'll actually load. A 30-minute video, it could take anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour and a half. So it just all kind of depends on what and where and all that jazz. So this time I'll use a little more glue. After this one, I think I'm gonna take a nap. Taking the edge off the headache, I think. I already, oh, I did already ink it. Come on. You guys are probably like, it's a little counterproductive. So we could either put it in this one, which the backgrounds kind of blend, or we could put it in this one. I think I'm gonna like it better in this one. Yep, like that. I like it. And it kind of just stands out there a little bit. We'll wait for that glue to be dry. Okay, now don't actually have any ideas for this one right this second. So I'll just continue to let it dry. And then in the next video, we can work on something just a tad bit different. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go for this video, and we will just talk to you soon. Bye, guys.